Hi, I'm Candy McNeil. I'm a registered psychotherapist in Guelph, Ontario with the Wellness Collaborative, and I decided to make these videos because I wanted to offer a resource for clients who I can't see in person, but then thought, if they're helpful to anybody else, by all means, feel free to enjoy it. So these are some unprecedented times we're living in for sure. And I thought maybe I would make a series of little 5 or 10 minute videos that might just give you little bits of something to think about that might be helpful during this time. So what I wanted to start with today was just the idea that a lot of things are going to be changing. A lot is different right now. Might not be able to go to school or go to work or be around the people you're normally around. But one thing that doesn't change is that you remain you. And what I mean by that is that the way you react to things, the way you perceive things, the go-to feelings that you have had maybe all throughout your life are probably going to be the same kinds of responses that you'll have during this time. So if you were somebody who was already a little bit of a worrier, then it's to be completely expected that you're going to be even more of a worrier during this time. If you were a risk taker or a rule follower, your tendency to want to be that way will probably be the same, even as we're going through this really challenging time. The kind of go-to emotions that you're most prone to are the emotions you may find yourself experiencing most. And so for some people, that would be anger is kind of their go-to, what they feel whenever something out of the ordinary happens. Other people tend to feel guilt very easily. Some people get scared very easily. And it can just be helpful to know that probably whatever you're prone to is what's going to come to the surface for you during this time. So some people will feel really angry that we have to be at home the way that we are. Some people have reported feeling guilty that they're kind of enjoying this time and feel badly about liking something that has a negative side with people getting sick or people dying. Some people have really unmanageable fear, even when they're taking all of the precautions that are necessary. And one of the things that could be really useful to keep in mind that might help you during this time is that you could have compassion for yourself, that whatever your innate tendencies are, there's nothing wrong with those, and to try and be compassionate and understanding with yourself about it. And that if you wanted to intentionally and deliberately try practicing something different, this might be an opportunity to do that. So if you are somebody who is prone to responding with anger, you might ask yourself, besides anger, what else am I feeling in this situation? Or if I wasn't feeling angry, what might I be feeling? And just see what you notice about that. You might notice if you have really strong tendencies to try and play by the rules or to break them and to feel like the rules don't apply to you. And just trying to notice where that comes from and what it might mean if during this time you did something differently. I think for some people, what we're going through right now could feel like a detour from where you want to be going. In fact, this could be a really important side journey that none of us knew we'd be making, but that will be very healing and very beneficial if we let it be. My goal for myself is not to just get through this time, so to speak, and instead to actually thrive during this time. Don't misunderstand me. I certainly wish we weren't going through it. I wish people were not getting sick and were not dying. That would be my 100% preference, but that's not an option. And so if I accept it, then the question is just, will I hate this time and be like, I can't wait till it's over? Or will I find a way to make this time rich and meaningful? And maybe the same question for you. If you're an introvert, that's not going to be hard. The world is primarily, at least in North America, designed for extroverts, people who like to be out there. Introverts, this is your time. You don't have to decline invitations. You don't have to drain your batteries spending all your time with people. And so, for sure, if you're introverted, let yourself go ahead and enjoy this time to really get to recharge your batteries if you can. If you're an extrovert, though, who finds it very difficult to be alone, then in the next video, I'll be talking about some ways in which you can stay connected in meaningful ways that won't just kind of be going through the motions, but actually getting some of your needs met. For today, I hope that you will consider the possibility that how you are is how you are, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just notice it, and how you've been is how you will likely be through this next little while. Be compassionate, be curious, and if you want to, try and challenge yourself to see if you'd like to do anything different. I hope that you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye!